That was a good stretch, thank you. Shit, Moonshine, how's it going, partner? What do we want to do next? We'll probably save up to do boost for the military. Cartels in the mod, it's anti-Christ because some periods of his crimes, Soviet police think that the crimes blame a group of Satanists. Yeah, probably. Good Easter egg, I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and nominate Zykov. Mileti Zykov is an impressively principled advocate of democracy. His soaring speeches and firm convictions make him one of our greatest assets in terms of propaganda, performing solely needed work to rectify the Russian people's perception of the ROA as traitors and assets to the Reich. He's also a snake who should not be trusted with any position of power, lest he steer our army towards his mad dreams of liberalism. Nevertheless, snakes have their uses. Zykov's way with words has made him the only major politician in Samara with any form of public support. Giving him a prestigious yet powerless signature will show the people that we have their best interests in mind. Or at least convince them that we do. Those sit-ups are tempting me. Well, I gotta record right now, so I can't exactly stop. It would make things a little bit inconvenient. The only reason I'm late is because I was sleeping. Nope, no problem, man. You're good. One of his aides announced that Mileti Zykov arrived. Commander Bunyachenko remained at his desk as a former journalist was shown in. Both men shook hands. Deputy Chairman, you've summoned me? Asked Zykov, sitting down. That I have. I found myself reflecting on your successful campaign to become Deputy Chairman. Chairman Vaslav has always spoken well of your ability to inspire and spread a message. These aptitudes will be needed in the coming wars of unification. Zykov frowned slightly and spoke. I'm afraid, Deputy Chairman, that I will be unable to give you any full support to the Officers' Committee and to your program. After all, the democratic ideal I fight for rejected at the convention. What? Bunyachenko cut him off. Forget idealism. Take a look around. What do you see? Tired men in the Officers' Committee, unwilling to recognize that half their staff have been bribed by Oktan. Enemies all around us, plotting to hang us as traitors. Chairman Vaslav, too tired to directly intervene. I know you're not a fool, despite your reputation. I need your help to stave off chaos. There won't be a Russia to spread democracy to if the communists are sitting here next year. Zykov thought for a moment. His eternally confident demeanor did irritate Bunyachenko slightly, difficult to read what went on behind the man's cheerful mask. Finally, Zykov offered his hand for Bunyachenko to shake. I'll offer what I can. As we both know, I have my own interests, but I think these work out beautifully with yours, Deputy Chairman. Bunyachenko shook his hand of his new chief propagandist. Hopefully the association will be a profitable one. A new pen to back the sword, with some stability, authoritarian democracy, and despotism support. I'll take it. Oh, is that Pyotr Wrangler? Tsar Pyotr the Fourth? Oh yeah, you can make me do him at the end. Oh, I got a message, a friend. Alright. Well. And who is typing there? Bunk chat. Nice to see activity in the bulk chat. As a free aviator, I've only seen him die. Been playing a shit ton of mods recently, all have been pretty fun. Glad to hear. Oh yeah, the free aviators do not have a tree. The poor lasses and lads pretty much have no option but to peacefully integrate, so they kind of just have to. So they decrease RA loyalty, but increase in officers. We'll do an increase of officers. They're ambivalent to us, but what are you going to do? Average military morale. It's a bit higher now. Which I'll take. Nominate Zhukov. Average civilian morale. That's better, too, now that we're here. Next, let's go ahead and demote Oktan. We'll see what ends up what that ends up doing. The generals of the ROA are loathed by many Russians as traitors and collaborators, and none more so than Mikhail Oktan. Oktan embodies every negative characteristic of our organization. He is corrupt, sleazy, greedy, and infamously close to the Germans. Overall, a man of shockingly little moral fiber. He drags Samara down with every day he spends in its senior ranks, but is disconcertingly influential among some less scrupulous officers. Neutralizing Oktan as a powerful player in the ROA's politics is necessary in order to limit the corrosive influence he has on our discipline and popularity. A demotion should do wonders to cut him down to size, as well as showing the skeptical populace that we are capable of dealing with bad actors within our hierarchy. There we go. We'll do that, then we'll look to Tatarstan, I believe. What are these other guys up to? Strength in numbers. What are the... Oh my god, the Aryans lost territory. What the fuck? Can they do that? I didn't know that was possible. Oh, they... Ah. Wagner got cooked. Oh! Usitovsk. I got Zhukov. We'll see what ends up happening there. The luxury goods for the officers. Balance that out. God, what do we want to do next? Better artillery. That's probably a good one. As banks open up, I'll probably be buying that cheap DVD. There you go. We all know that Chad Marshall can't live. Well, I mean, we gotta point out we are anti-Bolshevik. So, we are, I mean, it's Bolsheviks fighting Bolsheviks, so we'll just let them do whatever, I guess, you know. Watch them fight it out. But needless to say, we cannot root for any of them. Bunyachenko sat at his desk, thinking about his family when Oktan walked into his office. He finally arrived. I was asked to meet with you, General Bunyachenko. What seems to be the issue? Asked Oktan, his face betraying absolutely nothing. Well, General Oktan, there's an issue I'm hoping to deal with. Privately, you must understand. Oktan's eyebrows rose slightly, but other than that, Bunyachenko couldn't see anything behind that little mask he wore. Of course, General. Permission to sit? Please. As Oktan sat down, they were face to face, only a few feet or so from each other. General Oktan, there have been reports among many in the citizenry that many of your troops have been involved in smuggling and racketeering. I was wondering if you were dealing with this issue. Oktan smiled a little. Of course, General. I'm dealing with it to the best of my abilities. That is good, because we found something truly strange in one of these reports. What sort of strange, General? Well, apparently one of your MPs found a local bar, one of your squadrons, drunk. One of them began talking about a Swiss who was involved in the local gun smuggling trade. With a little persuasion, our MP was able to locate the Swiss, who was being guarded by some of your men. When asked, your men stated it was official state business under the orders of General Oktan. Strange, isn't it? Oktan's mask was cracking. Then, when this MP infiltrated the facility, they found this. Bunyachenko opened a drawer and brought out dozens of photos of men transporting German goods. Watches, wine, tobacco, clothing, even technology. It would be a shame if one of our own generals was found complicit in such activities at the expense of the people. Oktan's face had gone white. Perhaps a deal could be made, Bunyachenko said, putting a piece of paper, written in big bold letters at the top. Voluntary demotion. I only require your signature. Signed, Mikhail Oktan. Yeah, get out of here. Get him out of here. Okay, next we'll be sidelining the Germans. This will be very good. Out of all the brands and slanderous titles that have been applied to us in the ROA, none have been more devastating than the accusations that we are a German-backed traitors to the motherland. Also quite devastating is the fact that they are entirely true. In order to strike against the Bolsheviks, General Koslov has made a tactical alliance with the Third Reich. Inconveniently, many German advisors sent over during the period are still present and fairly visible. The advisors have been far more trouble than they are worth. We have all the weapons we need, and the Reich is not exactly a reliable partner. In the long run, erasing all remnants of our collaboration with Germany will redeem us in the eyes of the Russian people, and our legitimacy as a nation is far more important than the reputation in the eyes of a country that seeks to keep Russia weak and divided. There we go. Get rid of a lot of our bad malices. I mean, we have this already, which is fucking horrible. We'll get a bit more of a recruit population bonus, which I'll take. Iberia has control over Algeria. We'll do some more research stuff. We'll do an offensive line. Prepare to go to war with these guys. We'll save up for the RA officer struggle. We'll get a whole 10 guns. Imagine 2023 when Mr. Dogboat 333 has 1 million subs on YouTube. Oh, that's a fun thought. Sideline the Germans. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and look to Tatarstan. Ever since the Tatars were conquered a long time ago, they've been an integral part of the Russian nation. However, for the unfortunate collapse of the country, they believe they have a chance to rise again. We must prove them that this is their greatest mistake. They are our neighbor, and so it shall be easy for the great Russian Liberation Army to march on and crush any hopeless resistance they offer. The time has come for this futile separatist effort to end, and for the Russian flag to fly high over Kazan once again. There we go, get some base war support. We got a lovely new division. So I think real quick what we want to do, we want to get working on getting these guys, making them a bit better. We got support artillery, engineers, and anti-tank. Already a great mix. We'll go ahead and convert these guys to the usual guards. And we'll convert you too while we're here. A bit lacking on anti-tank, but we'll get to that eventually. Standard infantry. Higher pay for officers. Actually, we should probably start saving up political power so we can go after Tatarstan. Now, who's winning over here? Borman's doing pretty good as always. Spear isn't doing half bad, actually. The committee looks at Tatarstan. Let's go ahead and transfer the Tatars. After the final preparation have been made, everything is ready in order for a full and brutal invasion of the Tatars. Our armies have amassed on the frontier, ready to attack with one order from their commander and leader. Now, the Samaran government and people shall soon face the first war of our expansion campaign, a small stepping stone towards unifying West Russia. Let us hope that this war will be a quick and easy one, and we can move on to matters of greater importance. Okay, we're going to have to get ready for a little bit of microing, perhaps. Oh, we can train up another division if we so want to. Just tempting. Let me check production. Where is it? Well, production, there we are. We still need more artillery. We could trade. We need tungsten. That's our big thing. We can't trade for really, though. We can apparently trade with the Siberians. Sukhov get the dub. Let's see. He did get the dub. Alright, we're transferring the Tatars. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, you can move your guy there to make things more complicated. Okay. Well, these guys weaken themselves out on our front. We'll move this guy here. We'll pin them. Actually, no, we'll let them come. We'll do a bit of an encirclement here. We'll move you there. And we'll move this guy up there. Oh, no, he's attacking there. That's perfect, honestly. And then from here, probably move into Kazan. I mean, we want it quick and easy. So far, pretty quick, pretty easy. Oh, you stay there, buddy. Is that enough to get him out? Not quite. We're gonna need... See if you can't move there, partner. As long as the AI stays stupid... Never change, HoI 4 AI. Never change. Beautiful. Okay, where's the core stuff? Integrate Tatarstan. 150 days. That's going to be a while. So are we in modern-day Ukraine? No, we are in... That's modern-day Ukraine. We're still in West Russia. If next DLC doesn't fix Russia, yeah, it'll be rough. Okay, let's go ahead and secure the new lands. After a wildly successful invasion, just as we planned, it's time to secure and integrate the lands that formerly belonged to the Tatar warlord states into the true Russian nation. We shall start by integrating the populations living in these lands, whether it be Russians or Tatars. They shall all become loyal to their new overlords, whether that is through education, propaganda, pressure, or violence. Furthermore, the small Tatar economy and industry needs to be integrated into Samara, and its factions need to be working for the Russian Liberation Army. We must make Kazan and its surrounding regions integral parts of our state. Oh yeah, Russia and Italy in the base game are fucked. I mean, the base game, just in general, is not very good, but... those really just kind of hit the point of looking at, you know, how those countries are set up. That really just hits the point across. So afterwards, we're going after Gorky. So we'll go ahead. Get a front line on him now. Ordaz is president of Mexico. Disloyal officers, increase RA loyalty. I think we'll try that. Okay, so they're loyal to us now. That's good. We still have a shortage of officers, but in time we'll figure that out. Secure the new lands. Now let's go ahead and earn their loyalty. The consumer goods hit is fucking bad, but what are you gonna do? You have all history of actual history and just works. Vyatka is reckoned out German food bars with Germans. Road to 56 Russia is perfect. Yeah, Road to 56 is actually... It's probably what the base game should be, but it's not. The truth is that we never hated the Tatar people. As long as they're loyal to the true Russian government and do not follow a separatist warlord ruling over their lands, we can tolerate living them within our country. For that reason, Chairman Vlasov has proposed a plan that will allow them to both rebuild and gain loyalties to Samara. Should it succeed, the problems presented to us in the north will end. Firstly, communities in Tatarstan shall be generously provided funds and subsidies, which will be used for many purposes. That can be rebuilding towns ravaged by the endless German bombings, or creating new buildings and factories. Although it could be considered a waste of our budget, this will make the Tatars support the new government and reduce the chances for any unrest. I'm sure that works for me. Offensive line. Simple. There goes Johnny boy. Up Aryans versus these guys. We'll see what happens there. Komi's gone far right. I'll take a sip of water real quick. They passed Civil Rights Act, so worst case scenario, they're getting Wallace, which is not good. We'll train up another division while we're here. Set location there. Italy needs a focus tree. Oh, I know. Italy is fucked right now in the base game. Who's leading the Burgundian system? Person who I don't know. Pavel Bunyachenko. Okay, let's get working on the new, better artillery. Let's do the treasures of Gorky. Across the Samaran frontier sits a warlord state centered around the city of Gorky. The city is rich in industry, being well known for not only its famous tank factories that fuel their war efforts, but for other production facilities as well. It's become quite clear to the committee that in our road to Russian integration, they are our next target and their industry must become ours. For that reason, a new military buildup must begin in order for us to be ready to face the armored units of Gorky and defeat them with ease. Soon they shall fall too. Assassin, how you doing, man? Good to see ya. Oh yeah, the fact that Mexico has a better tree in a World War II oriented game and has more content than fucking Italy, it's fucking horrible. The Netherlands has a better focus tree than the USSR and Italy combined. Yeah. I think we'll save up a bit of political power for now. Tomsk unifies Central Siberia. Okay, anti-armor tactics. Ooh, that'll be good to have. If there's one thing that the warlords of Gorky are known for, it is their tanks. Sitting atop one of the largest tank factories in Russia, and with resources, they have managed to create a fleet of armored fighting vehicles that are quite capable on the battlefield. To combat this problem that could hamper our efforts in conquering the city, the Russian Liberation Army must be prepared for this style of combat. Anti-tank equipment shall be built in our factories and distributed to our troops, while the armored soldiers will be trained in tactics against armored forces through regular military exercises. Therefore, when we attack the armored horde, we will be more than ready. Or at least we can hope. And we can hope we'll be more than ready. I can see a case for Spain. But Portugal having a better tree, yeah, that's just... Call him the father. Let's increase morale for the officers. Oh, we could have done higher pay for officers. Damn it. Oh, well. The front's going after Vologda. Shelko, English Prime Minister. Okay. Now let's go ahead and grind Gorky into dust. The time has come for yet another proud expansion of the territories held by the true government of Russia. The tank armies of Gorky shall be crushed under the weight of the Russian Liberation Army, and the city shall fall to us. We will raid, loot, and pillage everything in our way. We will only stop when every last soldier of the armored hordes has surrendered or died. In the end, no resistance shall remain to fight the ROA. We shall reign supreme over the territories across the German frontier. Yet another step towards the reunification of Russia will have been completed. I understand all the nations battle for Bosphorus. Yeah, I mean that's a different pack altogether, different thing they're going for DLC, so it makes sense. Okay. They're getting entrenched, so we'll wait and just see. Do they want to attack into us? Hello? No? Okay, we'll attack into them. Okay, yeah, we're creaming them right now. Yeah, we'll go through there. Oh yeah, India's tree is just not very good. Ooh, we overran that guy. Holy shit. Just take Gorky and we're done. Yeah, there we go. The war machine lies broken. We'll go integrate them 145 days this time, not 150. Okay, let's go ahead and let's offer the loot first. The conquest of Gorky has given us new lands we can exploit. Still, administrating these new territories has proven to be difficult, and often partisans and resistance movements appear and dare to resist the government of the KONR. To solve this problem, we have decided to practice indirect rule. We will allocate and distribute the lands to our own commanders and officers of the ROA. They shall be granted territory to live, cultivate, and make a profit out of, while helping keep tight control over it. Of course, most more prestigious generals will have the opportunity to be granted more land, especially if they help to bring it down the warlord state of Gorky itself. With this plan, we might just solve the problem of unrest and instability in the towns and countrysides around the city of Gorky. Unless you have a good UK or just bad UK player, you can't do most of the focuses. Yeah. I think we need to get working on artillery ASAP. Offensive line, prep for this. Okay, they're busy fighting the front, so that'll give us a prime opportunity to slip on in and go after Vyatka. So as to assume the loyalty of his citizens to Gorky, no matter their ideology, to Samara must follow a simple trick: make the leaders of the opposition disappear. Should the former members of Warlord State and resistance leaders vanish from the political stage, there will be no unifying figure to rally around, and the people of Gorky will have no choice but to be loyal to us, seeing as the alternative options are gone. Hence the former leaders, from Avarin to political ideologues, top members of bureaucracy, will be forced to leave the lands, shall be exiled somewhere where they cannot threaten our strong grip over Gorky. Yeah, it makes sense to me. There's Operation Barbarossa. You'll see who do you think gets new focuses. Soviet Union has to get it. I'm thinking. Romania already got a bit of an overhaul, plus, you know, Death or Dishonor. I'm thinking maybe Finland will get one. Finland, USSR. That might be a good opportunity to get Italy in. Well, maybe not the best roleplay wise. Horizontal industry. Military morale is high. Very nice. We'll do high pay for officers. Exile Alvarin. Oh, we got a lot of political power now. Beautiful. Luxury goods for civilians. High. Recruitment campaign. Adequate number of officers. Beautiful. South America needs much love. Agreed. Okay, the Lying Monarch. Now we've conquered Russian lands from north, we have come across a warlord state centered around Vyatka, strictly adhering to reactionary beliefs under Tsar Vladimir. Still, despite the strong anti-communist sentiment we both share, our ideologies are strictly opposed. There was more than one reason that 5 decades ago the Tsar fell, never to return. The incompetency, corruption, and above all, the ignorance of the will of the people meant to end the centuries-like old regime by the people themselves. Following the legacy of the February Revolution, we must take steps of our own to bring down the die-hard supporters of the Tsar. The only true Russian government is that of our own committee. God, they are wide open right now. That two-front war is looking... We have a prime opportunity to just move in, take them out. But yeah, South America needs love. I don't know if we're getting it anytime soon, though. I'm going to send a message to my friend real quick. The Lying Monarch. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and do a new revolution. Just like in 1917, the people have come together to end the despot rule of the Tsar. Under the banner of Samara and the committee, we will march onwards and destroy any forces the Tsar has to offer. Still, with the support of a people against the autocratic tyrant, it should not be hard for the ROA to swiftly conquer the lands under Vladimir and bring them under their full control. Vyatka shall crumble, another domino falling in West Russia, soon before the truly hardest battles begin. Finland, the rest of Nordic countries and USSR, you cannot do Finland alone. I mean, you could. I don't think it would be a smart, the most logical choice, but I can see that. But, yeah, USSR, Finland, maybe the rest of the Nordic countries. Maybe Mongolia. That might be a cool one they could do. Wave emoji. There we go. Oop! Paradox. Pandora's box will be forever closed. Tanituva focus tree. Heck yeah. I don't know why we don't have jobs at Paradox. We're coming up with better shit already. Need to get working on more artillery so we can get our 20 wits going soon. Okay. We gotta fucking move. And quick. We gotta secure as much as we can before the USSR hops in. Or the front hops in. Stoliker licks. Stolik, more like bootlicker. Fucking got him. It's Venk. Does he have a core on perm? He does. We'll have to push pretty quickly in there. Actually, where's the motorized? You gotta go, my friend. Better artillery going. We got the mechanical plant. Beautiful. Oh, fuck off. Come on. Would you rather die to communists or us? Because you're dying either way. Mikhail, I'm sorry. Or Vladimir, I'm sorry. Really close to Sweden right now. Nice. Oh, how did they take their fucking capital back? Excuse me? God, this game knows how to trigger me to no end. My God, it is amazing. Oh, wait. No. You go back. You go back, matey. Okay, Jesus. Okay, this is like Warlord Spaghetti right about now. You stay the fuck there. Shall you invade the Paradox offices? Do it! Oh, fuck off! Wait. Actually, no, that works fine. You can do that. I don't mind. Beat him there while he can. Actually, he'll be encircled with that. And he's leaving his capital wide fucking... Why the fuck would you reassign? Soldier, you want to answer me that? You fucking dingus? No, why would you... Alright, you weren't assigned to that. You were. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you for that. Come on, move in. Take Vyatka. Actually, you pin them down. I don't think that's movement towards Vyatka, but you can never be too certain. And is that is... We're so fucking close. Okay, take Yurla, and we're good. They core the stuff they did core it, okay. Oh, they're still not capitulated. Jesus Christ. Okay, take Bursk. And then fucking move into Ufa in case that doesn't work. Oh, fuck off! They took their capital back again. God damn it. The end of South African War. Status quo. What is our ugly flag? Hey, our flag is beautiful, okay? It's beautiful on the inside. I'm about to fucking oof us coming up soon. Oh, there we fucking... Okay, there we are. Oh my God, Vologda is gonna take over the front. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, I like the flag. Oh, okay. I've avoided having a brain aneurysm. Let's go and recruit some white officers. While the officers that led the Imperial Army under Vladimir from its foundation in the West Russian War till its final demise with our conquest were supportive of a Tsar, their ideological views are vaguely aligned with committees. Being opposed to communism and ready to fight for the Russian cause, it would be a shame to waste such talent. And because of small differences in beliefs. For that reason, our army will attempt to find and recruit as many of these generals as they can for them to join in the common goal of destroying communism and reuniting Russia. What is Vologda? Vologda is basically supposed to be like a neutral state. We'll integrate Bashkira. Perm, Vyatka. Those are the big ones we should get working on now. What is there? That small, shitty little front line. What? Front line there. Actually, the smarter move right now is to do a front line there. Could you explore short? Okay, LBJ1. That's good. That's good for America. Recruit White Army. Who our neighbors? Oh, who our neighbors are. Okay. Okay, we'll put the Tsar on trial first. The Tsar never intended to work for the people. All he'd ever cared about was his own power, and he made sure to establish an autocratic and purely self-serving system in his fiefdom in Vyatka. However, now what little control he had over part of the country has ended, as the glorious Russian Liberation Army has destroyed the Tsarist. For that reason, he must be held accountable for his crimes against the people of Russia. A trial will be held, for our courts to decide what the fate of the man shall be. Once the decision has been made, he will have to pay the price for going against the nation and its insane ideological inclinations, and the government of Samara will ensure that. So the front is with communist remnants of from the 50s war, the old Soviet Union's effort here. Vologda is a neutral state. I don't know the story about all this. Was supposed to be RK Moscovian, which is Germany's holdings. Nova Polska is after Germany invaded Poland. In this timeline, instead of invading back, Bukharin absorbed a bunch of them and let them resettle in Kazakhstan. Orenburg is an anarchist commune. The Euroleague are a bunch of guys from Vorkuta who escaped and said, hey, this totalitarian shit is kind of sucky. Let's try not to do that. Let's fight for the people. Zlatosk is stonks in a country, basically. They sell to, they're the guy, who sells to everyone and works with everyone to see who comes up on top. So they have a good position. Omsk is doing well. We'll see if they're actually able to fucking have a stable regime going. Okay, now we can actually invest in infrastructure and get some. That's nice. I might actually have to do that. Ooh, we can get some loot. I'll go and do that. Jolvanger Brigade versus the Euro League. Yep, Nova Polska. The sun shone on Vladimir Korolevich's final day on Earth. The prisoner was not melodramatic enough to wish for a storm in his final hours. Such weather might have been more fitting as a coda to a life of exile, leading to war and then a troubled reign in the Russian anarchy. But the former Tsar did not begrudge the weather. It felt good to walk on a sunny day for a final time. His fought once other kings, dethroned and killed like common criminals. His would be the fate of Maximilian of Mexico, given at least the honor of a soldier's death against the wall. Better than Louis and Charles, decapitated like common criminals. Far better than the second cousin's death in a stuffy, dark basement, lit only by the flash of drunk communist gunmen. The sun shone on Samara, but not the warm, pleasant sun of France, where he had lived after the revolution. He had never known what to think of the vast skies of Russia he had longed for while in exile. His opinion still eluded him as the soldiers brought him to a wall. All around the plaza, scores of citizens of so-called free Russia looked at him, their emotions as hard to read as Vladimir's own. Gunmen in front of him. Hard to swallow. Vladimir tried to blink away the fear. Thoughts of Leonida, of Maria. Perhaps they had made it to exile. Too late to worry. A flash, a wave of flashes, then nothing. So sets the sun on the Romanovs. Well, that's sad. This is Samara, ALV. How you doing? Vologda will be ours. Yeah, it's worth that. That's worth starting up. Yeah, a long time ago, General Ivanov had taken the forces he commanded and declared the area around the city of Vologda a neutral zone, wishing for neither Germans or West Russian troops to march on the land. The truth is, though, as much of his effort might seem noble and courageous, Ivanov had merely set up a warlord state for himself and his clique, just as that had happened in many other areas across Russia. As they are nothing but a hurdle in our struggle to unify a country torn apart by war and chaos, they must be invaded and crushed at all costs. For that reason, the experienced army of Samara must prepare for a full invasion of the territories under Ivanov's army. We are in a good position to invade from the south, and with our industry, equipment, and manpower, we will surely be able to crush any resistance that Vologda has to offer. Are we going off democracy? No, we're sticking with despotism. We're going with, Bunyachenko. Not Zhukov. I figured we'll do a more morally dubious campaign this round. You really need to play Yunnan. I'm not. I'll do that eventually. I'm not quite sadistic enough to bother to try that at this point. Let's go ahead.